February 19, 1942, a date that marks a dark chapter in American history. President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed Executive Order 9066, a document that, while not naming any specific group, would lead to the forced internment of over 120,000 Japanese Americans. This decision, shrouded in wartime fear and prejudice, remains a stark example of civil liberties being compromised in the name of national security. The backdrop to this order was a devastating attack on Pearl Harbor just 2 months prior. The nation was reeling, and suspicion ran rampant. While there was no concrete evidence of Japanese-American disloyalty, some government officials and military leaders fueled public anxiety, claiming they posed a potential threat. This fear, combined with existing racial prejudice, created a climate where drastic action seemed justifiable to many. Executive Order 9066 gave the military broad powers to designate exclusion zones. This led to the forced removal of families from their homes, businesses, and communities. 2/3 of those interned were American citizens, born and raised in the United States. They were given minimal time to prepare, forced to sell their properties and possessions at drastically reduced prices, suffering immense financial losses. They were uprooted and transported to remote internment camps, often located in harsh environments. Life in the internment camps was marked by hardship, cramped living quarters, inadequate resources, and a severe lack of privacy became the norm. Families who had built their lives in America were now confined behind barbed wire, their freedom stripped away. The internment of Japanese Americans stands as a grave injustice, a violation of the very principles upon which the nation was founded. Decades later, the United States government acknowledged the wrong that had been committed. In 1988, President Ronald Reagan signed the Civil Liberties Act, formally apologizing for the internment and providing reparations to the survivors. This act served as a crucial step towards acknowledging and rectifying a shameful period in American history, reminding us of the importance of vigilance in protecting civil rights, even in times of crisis.